T is gun certified. Yes, he can legally own and shoot a gun. T is ambidextrous, meaning he is both left and right-handed. There's only one material in the world that can kill Z, and it's called, we haven't come up with a name for that. In canon, Duck has two rivals, a goose named Goose and a rooster named Rooster. Crimson Shadow's full name and title is the Crimson Shadow, Wrath of Eternal Flame, Destroyer of those unworthy, Master of the Astrological Masses, Keeper of the Plane of Voided Space, Bringer of Destruction, Causer of Chaos, I read that wrong. Bringer of Apocalypse by Seven Suns, Riser of Oceans, and six-time champion of a hot dog eating contest. Fucking dog? It says duck. Duck's magical duck feathers render him almost completely fireproof. T comes from a universe where there are a bunch more different skin colors than the ones we have. This is one of the main reasons why people don't have a problem with his appearance, mainly his maroon skin. Yes, Z is older, but funnily enough, T is taller by just a few inches, and that's what inspired the first ever comic I made. T's powers were originally inspired by this video right here. Fucking what? Basically inspired the portal system and the art style / animation style change thing. Okay, T is bald, that's it. He canonically has no hair on the top of his head. Before being turned into a duck, Duck was a pure Mexican dude and is incredibly fluent in Spanish. Bilingual duck for real. Z only has one living member of her family, her brother Mike, who actually was the one with powers before her. Huge coinkadink, I know. Is that Michael Afton? T's whole premise basically is the multiverse and shit, like Spider-Man or something. I don't know. I created T before I knew about the Spider-Verse. There are certain rules to how T's power works and how canon and non-canon stuff relates to this and shit. I don't know. It's complicated. I'll explain it someday. But yeah, basically T has a shit ton of AUs, and some good, some bad. Did somebody just fucking star that? Okay, in fact, he has his own version of Pibby corruption and shit, and it's not Pibby corruption, it's kinda its own thing now. Okay. Just like with every multiverse concept, T's has its batch of evil and malicious universe. What the fuck? Stop DMing me. Okay, T's has its batch of evil and malicious universes, the most extreme of these being Psycho, which is basically the evil multiverse counterpart to Cliché, but with a twist. Basically, his whole story is a mistake, but while he's not aware of this, he is aware of his place in the multiverse as the evil one. I literally have a whole mental story of this guy from how he came to be and how he eventually ended up dying. It's a roller coaster of emotions. Doug canonically goes to Target for fun. He likes Target. That's where he gets his sunglasses. As for his shoes, those are custom made to fit him. Don't ask where he gets the money to afford this. Z is technically hundreds of years old. Lamau. Z is technically not a human, don't ask. I was about to make a stupid comment, but you know what? Never mind. T has poor eyesight and sensitive eyes, so his lenses help him with that. T lives with a cat. Holy crackers! Crimson Shadow in the mod is voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch. Also, a distorted electric guitar. T's species name is Arachnidia quadrupede. I'm going to call it quadrupede because it's funny. Or arachnist humanoid. Or spider person. Eddie, what the fuck? When I first starting working on Radiant's demo, the original vocal pattern was actually meant for T. Like, the song was originally a T song before it was even named. Or the inst even worked on. Once I started to build the instrumental, however, I realized that it sounded more like a Z song, so I slapped Z's chromatic on there and it worked. Another fun fact, I had completely finished the song and had the visualizer done before I actually thought of a name for the song. One of the first few names I could think of was Greenlit, simply because the visualizer was green. The concept of Santa exists in T's universe. He's exactly the same, except he's either depicted with light green skin or dark yellow skin. I'm not saying that he's actually real in his universe, just that the idea of him does. Fan fact! If you don't have money means you have $0, I'm a right? At some point, T attempted to sell drugs to earn some money, but after seeing how it affected people, he stopped. That's why you don't sell crack. That's why you sell the pure Zaza. T equals bald. Yeah, we know that. .xml, what the fuck? T's official birthday is February 25th. 10 days. T is canonically straight, though realistically, he doesn't really care about love. He got rejected hard at some point and just decided to give up on love. Also, he's not human anyway, so... Damn. He's canonically straight, but also aromantic. I mean, I guess. Fun fact, Doug canonically has a spiral PV. This aligns with the fact that real world Doug... Why do we need to know this? Crimson Shadow's canon birthday is July 3rd. Duck's canon birthday is January 15th. C has an adopted kid. I think that's the context for the bikini thing, lol. His name is Jonas. How does having a what bikini thing? Huh? Z is German. 9! Meanwhile, in an alternate universe, wowza! Turns out you can't spell Hitler or Nazi in gifts. That's actually very interesting. T has had multiple jobs since the moment he was able to legally work. The store he works at during the events of the mod is called Generic A Store, which is actually a canon store in universe. It was apparently named by the owner's grandson, and the owner just never bothered to change it. T loves banana bread. Yo, same.